blues for the Memphis Tigers. Tigers come in winners of 2 straight and 3 of 4 after their win over Charlotte. 3 of their last 4 wins by a 20.
Great defense. The 2 fouls in the first possession.
Catch and release, and that's a 3 for players being injured during the season.
I mean, it's just the way it is, but it's not just injuries. It's finding out who's willing to play hard. That's something that Penny's gone to, is taking 2 threes.
He goes inside to Bradshaw. The double team comes with 3 on the shot clock. Bradshaw reads it and gets it to go.
That's going to be tough.
Left alone, Cole Franklin off the mark. That's going to be Memphis's point of emphasis all night. Pack it in the paint. But even though they do that in Division I basketball, to play in the NBA and coach for the team they played for in college. That 3 in and out.
And grab. It's not Doug McDaniel on top, but they close gaps quickly with their length.
North Texas averaging just a tick over 70 a game. But there's this earlier today, and Penny Hardaway was telling him. Here's the lob, and Bradshaw with the finish.
And that's something, excuse me, that's something we discovered.
Assisted on 8 of their 10 points so far. And this time he turns it over. In the open court, and that's Davis.
In the zone, keep an eye on the basketball, but as the ball moves, the gaps have to close.
Here's Stedford, goes right up against Dylan Arnett and scores it. 2-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. You love seeing that from your point guard. Inside, Stevenson. Turns it over again. This is a specialty of this Mean Green defense. They are 9th in the nation in turnover percentage.
It really is.
Cut his teeth as a coach at Iowa State as an assistant under T.J. Altzelberger and Steve Fromm and Doug McDermott before him.
He's bringing a lot of that here. Nation of defense.
Terrell good on the first free throw.
They're actually fun to watch defenses. The game's 60 to 55. I would typically say, ho.
Rebound by Bradshaw. And Arnett took the worst of it. He is slow to get up to the other side of the court. Stevenson almost turns it over. Dylan Arnett, downtown Denton, and it's off the mark. And thrown away by the Tigers. Here's the lob to Hammer. Hammer with the hammer.
Just so many good things happen when they get steals, forced turnovers. Now that was a careless one by Doug McDaniel, but North Texas capitalizes, and now the game starts to shift on the offensive end. But it's all been fueled by them, what they're able to do defensively. Now this is just a careless turnover, but then attack. You attack them as well.
Here's Sincere Parker. A couple of games ago, he had a 40-burger against UAB on the road. And he is not shy to put it up. Blue, that's Ashton Hardaway. If the name sounds familiar, that's Penny's boy. Both of these coaches have sons on their rosters. Doug McDaniel in the scoring column, the leading scorer, lead only momentarily. Here's Terrell. Harassed, hounded, and fouled.
How intense their defenses are in person, it just changes the game.
Crosby, almost all of his shots are from beyond the arc. That one went in and out. And Buddy Hammer is going to need an ice bath after this game. Zach Davis rises, fires, and knocks it down.
Since if you get inside the paint.
Here's Crosby, 3 to shoot. Watson. And Franklin didn't get it up.
When it stops like this, it just kills rhythm and takes confidence.
Here's Parker with his first 2. Sincere Parker, foul away from the ball, gives Memphis possession again. Catch and release off the inbounds, and they make them pay.
Wow. That's a killer. 5 poor guys, and they can win you a lot of basketball games.
6th turnover for Memphis. And off the window, that's Curtis Stinson Jr.
If you're Memphis, you're sitting there going into the half and you say, guys, just stop turning it over. That's too easy. That's a rarity for North Texas, giving up one that easy.
Givens with 5. Here's Arnett on the other end. Stevenson. He's in the scoring column. Jay-Sean Stevenson averaging and get within 1 possession of the Tigers. Here's Stevenson. Nice bounce pass.
And let them rotate to know where you're going to pass.
Now the coach's son, Reese Robinson, back on the floor, hits the first for the biggest game of the night. Number 3, South Carolina. Number 6, LSU. They'll run right now to take this 1-point lead. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Stinson. Skip pass. Stinson spins, hangs, doesn't hit, but he'll go to the free throw line.
I could sell you on something more. I just wouldn't believe myself.
Here's Robinson for 3. Reese Robinson has the second. They did not attempt a single three-pointer in the first half the last time these teams met. Good follow by Zach Davis, and first free throw of the game for the Memphis Tigers. And now they get a turnover, and they have numbers. Great pass, Hardaway to Davis. Almost lost it.
This is where I feel Memphis could be effective with a smaller lineup because they still have good length at the guard position.
Mark, offensive rebound by Robinson. And now another 3 attempt. Too strong from the freshman Horton. And it's good. And they're winning with defense. Here's Gibbons on the other end. And Curtis Gibbons will go to the line and shoot a pair. Stevenson's got to be careful. Here comes the trap. Now the freshman Horton with a pretty left hand.
It was pretty.
By Stevenson. Here's Terrell in the open floor. That one's blocked by Gibbons, but the follow slam, and it's hammer time again. 1 second to go. Blocked out of bounds by Dylan Arnett. A fitting way to end David. And that was a heave at the end of the buzzer, but an offensive rebound and a second chance for the Mean Green. And Arnett pays it off. Bedford off the mark on the 3. Numbers for North Texas. Stevenson scoops it up and in. 3. And again, the Mean Green want to run. Reese Robinson off the window for 2. What a start for North Texas in the first.
Offense is impressive, and it's gotten better and better, and it's made their offense a little bit easier.
McDaniel, nice bounce pass to Bedford, and coach Daniel Robinson, and Reese and his 11 points will go to the bench. Take on Talaysia Cooper and number 22 Tennessee in Knoxville. And like everything else, both are available so far in the game. Now Cole Franklin, one of 4 Cleveland State transfers in the starting lineup. And Cole Franklin's got his first 2. North Texas Mean Green players have scored tonight. Gibbons off the glass. Just a point, North Texas lead. Feels like 15 in a game like this. Stops, pops, and Stevenson drops another one in.
I feel like we forgot to wear a beret to do slam poetry.
5 on the timer. Here's the big man. Silla gets it to go. Again, and Cole Franklin leads the break. Terrell again. That one was in. And it's another bucket for North Texas.
There's just so many things as a coach. You know, I got to control what I control. There's other things here. What are we doing?
Franklin forces another 10 seconds on the timer for the Mean Green. Here's Franklin. Lost his footing and turned it over. And that's an unforced error. Pass. Underneath. Bradshaw blocked. Bradshaw's second effort. How North Texas can handle the Memphis pressure.
Better get it up.
Close. Terrell's got it and lost it.
You can move them off their line really easily.
First free throws of the night for Cole Franklin. Points in his last 6.
You're talking about losing a guy that you're basically counting on 13, 14, 15 points a game from your defense, and then find out who can contribute on the offensive end.
Back to a 6-point lead, now cut to 4. Sincere Parker's second bucket of the night. Franklin. No on the 2-point. Up ahead to Bradshaw. Under the basket and away. This is one of those games, John, where you say, just call it fair on both ends. It won't be okay with it.
It's a different kind of physicality.
Bradshaw rattles that one home. He's got them both.
Wall up. You've got the advantage lengthwise. Use it.
Buddy Hammer, an 83% free throw. Nip and tuck. Hammer for three. And he got fouled by Silla behind the arc.
Everybody says it is. Buying free agents is, right? That's a different story. It's a different game when you get free agents.
For the mean green in the open court. No from Stevenson. No from Robinson. Watson got it and drew the foul. And they're
able to turn Memphis over and create points out of it.
Demarion Watson, yet another Cyclone connection.
Memphis has to create a little flow in this game, particularly in the second half where it hasn't. It's had none.
Parker measures it up.
Hit the boom box.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Like overnight, that guy got super.
McDaniel, air ball, tracked down. And the dunk on the follow by Hardaway.
I'm going to say the worst the North Texas layup that gets taken away because Franklin knocks it out.
The freshman Stinson turned it over. And Sincere Parker just missed a chance.
40.
It's Robinson. He went hard to the hole, and Hardaway forced to go small because his bigs are in foul trouble. Parker to the hole. Pretty take.
Now the key there is there's no bigs from Bedford.
Parker. Three. Sincere. Number 12 in white. Spins right into the teeth of the Memphis defense and turns it over. Parker again. He's on a heater. Did the mean green have an answer? Not that time. Parker misses that one in traffic. And here comes David Terrell. Spins and hits. Davis for three. Got it! Memphis Tigers in double digits now. Stevenson in traffic. Franklin cleans it up. He's feeling it, but he's missed his last two. Now Franklin in transition. Blocked from behind. 10 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniel. Nice look to Thetford for two.
Well, the best thing Doug McDaniel.
Now Franklin. 2 feet in the paint. Cole Franklin off the window.
That's just tough. I mean, he's basically being, so the lane's wide open to attack. Good footwork allows you to make a good, easy shot.
Parker for three.
He's like Michael Jackson. The Michael Jackson kick.
McDaniel misses the front end of the 1-and-1, but stole it back and gets the bucket. You'll know Doug McDaniel, yes.
It's just, that's kind of the game right there. It's kind of the way this game's been played.
Terrell, blocked by Thetford. Here's Terrell. Step back. Around and out. Offensive rebound from Steve. Memphis up 3. They're 12-2 this season when they have a lead under 5 minutes. McDaniel didn't see the timer. And it's a shot clock. Parker picked off. Here's Stevenson at the other end. Here's Bedford. He lost the handle. Franklin comes away with it. Nice pass ahead. And Demarion Watson. Sincere Parker with the ball. He has 4 fouls as well. And Zach Davis on the floor with 4 too. A well-played basketball game. 2 of the most ferocious defenses in the American Conference. And we have a jump ball in the American Conference tournament. 4 on the timer. Terrell gets it to go. It's been played inside a tight window all night long. The back door in and out of the hands of Sincere Parker. And that's another Memphis turn. To use up every second of the shot clock. And Stevenson gets fouled with 6 ticks left. Fouls per game. And it could cost them a win tonight. Parker, up and under, no. Robinson snares it for North. Logo 3, around and out, rebounded. McDaniel, no, it touches the top of the backboard. It'll be North Texas. In a battle of defenses, North Texas stands strong. The best defense in the American Conference. Right. So with that win, North Texas remains hopeful that they will be in the top 10 and earn themselves a right to go play in the American Conference tournament on the season. Once again, your final score from Denton, Texas. North Texas 76, Memphis 69 for John Crispin and our entire